Right, again, once more time, welcome to Raouf Bishai Photography. Bishai Tech Tip of the Week. Again, you can reach me at raoufbishai.com. Please visit our Bloomington Photo Club website. You can search it in there in the internet. We have all kinds of interesting things in there. And you may learn a few tech tips in there, and there is several galleries are in display. And in there you can ask to join our club or join one of our general meeting. You can join for free one of the general meeting to see what we are all about. Without further ado, this time we're going to learn something a little bit different. We're going to be a little bit creative with Photoshop, but also we're going to learn how to turn a photograph to a pencil drawing. And through that, we're going to learn a few things. And then after we turning to pencil drawing, we're going to turn an element to it to a lifelike. So it would be a lifelike within a pencil drawing in the same picture. Without further ado, let's start. I go ahead and minimize the screen here, and as you can see, I have Photoshop up and running, and I have it loaded by a photograph that I already preloaded. By the way, again, this photograph, I got it free from Adobe Photostock. Okay, so I mean, looking here, this is a picture of a train. Okay, the idea in here, by the way, I'm going to do command 0 just to see, fill the screen with the picture. All right, what we're going to do in here, how I'm thinking about it is turn this picture to a pencil drawing. Okay, in the meantime, after we turn it to pencil drawing, what we'd like to do is we'd like to have everything as a pencil drawing except the train. We have it a lifelike picture, and that would be a lifelike within a pencil drawing. All right, without waiting anymore, this is the background as usual. We do command J, and that would create a new layer or a new copy of the background. All right, now while this background in there, I want to turn this to black and white. So one of the ways you can do that with is image, adjustment, desaturate. Just one click, and that turn it to black and white. Once I turn it to black and white, I want to get a copy of this picture. So again, one more time, I'm going to do command J, and now I have a copy of this picture. Now at this point, I'm going to inverse that by hitting command I. In command I, this will inverse the photo from this layer. All right. Now, if I click in here in the blend mode and look for lighten and color dodge, as you can see that the screen turned almost just white. Okay, but also I'm sorry, I gotta have command Z. Okay, turn it. There is a little bit of black here and there, but basically it's mainly white. Okay, to show the picture, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do image. I'm gonna do filter, and I'm gonna apply a Gotham blur filter. And as you can see in here, that immediately shows like a pencil drawing in black and white. Now we can adjust this by doing the radius, and the further left we go, the less detail or would be more pencil-like. The farther right we go, it will look almost like a photograph. So we need to make it like a pencil drawing. So we'll play with this and find out what is the best setting. And I really think that this looks more like a pencil drawing. So I'm gonna, maybe we can increase it just a little bit. Here you go. So this is very much what I wanted to do, and this looks like a pencil drawing. So I'm gonna say okay at this point. Okay. Once I did this, I am going to combine this two layer as one group. So I'm going to hold my shift key, click in the layer 1, and I'm going to hit command G to group it in Mac or control G in Windows. Now I have one group, and that has both layers in them. So when I do an effect, I affect the whole group. Then I'm going to create a mask. Okay. So once I create a mask in here, what I want to do is, if I turn this off and make sure that I highlight my background, now I can do my selection. Now remember, even though that these are two things, if I do the selection in the bottom in here, it will take a place in the top. So right here, I'm gonna select, I know, let's say select object, and out of select object, let's do rectangle, and we're just gonna basically take or drew rectangle in here over our terrain. And as you can see very much, the Adobe Sensei selected my terrain as a selection. Now, as usual, again, this is an Adobe Sensei and this is just a mask. So you can add to the filter by holding the shift and then you add to it, or you can hold the Alt key for Windows or Option key for Mac and you can take away from it. This is pretty much a good selection for what we needed for this event or this training. So we're going to take this as is. We're going to go ahead back and turn this back on, and we're going to make sure that we are highlighting our mask. Once we highlight our mask, we're going to go to brush, and we'll make sure that we are in default by hitting letter D, X, so you can be painting in black. And then you would want to have, for example, a soft tip, a soft round tip, and you can basically, get this anywhere you want it and how many pixels you want it. I make it, very soft, so you're gonna put 0 hardness in it. You're gonna have 100% opacity and 100% workflow. So this is good at this point. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gently gonna paint my terrain. And as you can see, as I'm painting my terrain, I'm showing my terrain out of the picture, which would be just like the real terrain. I'm gonna hit, in this case, Command D to deselect my emerging end, and you can see, voila, I have the final rendition of the photo. So again, what we did was we take a photograph, which is right here. We turn it to a pencil or charcoal pencil-like drawing, and then we turn it an element of the photograph in it as a live element within the pencil drawing. You can do that in any kind of things, either pencil drawing, or you can do it through the filters, like for oil filter and so forth. You can do that in any one of these things. And again, remember now, a couple of the things that we learned. You can turn something to black and white quickly by just selecting the image adjustment, desaturate. I hope you find this is helpful. And if you have any question, please let me know as usual, raouf@raoufbishai.com. Visit bloomingtonphotographyclub.org, and please let us know how we're doing. Like, subscribe, and tell everybody about us. And until next week, thank you so much for your attentive, and we'll see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.